The Arctic Circle is home to some of the most resilient species on the planet. These animals have evolved to survive in temperatures that drop well below freezing, facing icy winds, scarce food, and months of darkness. Their adaptations range from thick fur and blubber to antifreeze-like blood and hibernation techniques that allow them to endure one of the most hostile environments on Earth. The Arctic fox is one of the most well-adapted mammals in this frozen wilderness. With its thick fur and compact body, it retains heat better than most animals. In the winter, its coat turns white, providing both insulation and camouflage against the snow. The Arctic fox can withstand temperatures as low as -58 degrees Fahrenheit or -50 degrees Celsius without shivering, thanks to its ability to regulate body heat and slow its metabolism when food is scarce. It also scavenges leftovers from larger predators like polar bears and has an incredible sense of hearing to locate small prey under the snow. The polar bear is another top predator of the Arctic, designed to endure extreme cold. With a layer of fat up to 4 inches thick and dense fur that repels water, it is built for survival. Polar bears rely on sea ice to hunt seals, which make up the bulk of their diet. Their large paws help them walk on thin ice and swim for long distances. They can detect seals from nearly a mile away and break through thick ice to catch their prey. Despite their size and strength, climate change threatens their survival as melting ice forces them to swim longer distances in search of food. One of the most unusual Arctic residents is the woolly bear caterpillar. Unlike most insects, this tiny creature freezes solid in the winter, stopping its bodily functions entirely. It produces a natural antifreeze that prevents ice crystals from forming in its cells. When temperatures rise in the summer, it thaws out and continues growing. This cycle repeats for up to 14 years before it finally transforms into a moth. Few creatures can survive such extreme freezing and thawing year after year. The narwhal, often called the unicorn of the sea, thrives in Arctic waters. These deep-diving whales can plunge nearly a mile beneath the ice to hunt fish and squid. Their long, spiral tusks, which are actually overgrown teeth, are believed to help them sense changes in their environment. Narwhals rely on open leads in the ice to breathe, so any sudden freeze can trap and suffocate them. Their ability to navigate shifting ice in deep waters makes them one of the most mysterious creatures of the Arctic. The musk ox is another Arctic survivor, known for its thick coat and strong social bonds. With an outer layer of long, shaggy hair and an underlayer of dense wool, musk oxen are built to withstand extreme cold. They form tight defensive circles when threatened by wolves, protecting their young in the center. These powerful herbivores use their hooves to dig through deep snow to reach the plants they need to survive. Despite their size, they face threats from changing climates and increased competition for food. The snowy owl is one of the Arctic's top avian predators. With its striking white plumage and piercing yellow eyes, it is perfectly adapted for hunting in the frozen tundra. Snowy owls have thick feathers covering even their feet, providing insulation against the cold. Unlike most owls, they are active during the day, using their keen eyesight to spot lemmings and other small mammals. They can hear prey moving under the snow and dive with deadly precision. Harsh winters can make food scarce, forcing them to migrate further south in search of sustenance. The Arctic hare is built for speed and survival. With its thick fur, small ears and large hind legs, it can outrun predators while staying warm in freezing temperatures. During winter, its coat turns pure white, blending seamlessly with the snow. It has specialized feet that act like snowshoes, allowing it to move quickly over ice and deep snow. Arctic hares often form groups to huddle together for warmth and protection. Their ability to find food buried under the snow is critical to their survival. Greenland sharks are some of the oldest living vertebrates on Earth, with lifespans exceeding 400 years. These massive sharks navigate the cold, deep waters of the Arctic, feeding on fish, seals, and even scavenging carcasses. Their slow metabolism allows them to survive in near-freezing temperatures, and they are rarely seen by humans. Greenland sharks have antifreeze proteins in their blood, preventing ice from forming in their tissues. Their sluggish movement and ability to thrive in darkness make them one of the most mysterious deep-sea predators. The reindeer, or caribou, is one of the Arctic's most iconic mammals. These migratory animals have specialized hooves that change with the seasons, soft and spongy in summer for traction on wet ground, and hard in winter for cutting through ice and snow. Their thick fur provides insulation, while their noses warm the frigid air before it reaches their lungs. Reindeer are the only deer species in which both males and females grow antlers, which they use to scrape away snow in search of lichen. Their endurance and adaptability allow them to survive some of the harshest conditions on the planet. The ptarmigan is a small but tough bird that thrives in the Arctic tundra. In winter, its feathers turn pure white, blending into the snowy landscape. It has feathered feet that act as natural snowshoes, helping it move across deep snow without sinking. The ptarmigan's ability to survive on twigs, buds, and seeds allows it to endure long, frozen winters. Unlike many birds that migrate south, ptarmigans tough it out in the Arctic, using their thick plumage and burrowing behavior to stay warm. These 10 animals represent some of the toughest survivors in the Arctic Circle. Each has developed unique adaptations that allow them to withstand freezing temperatures, limited food, and harsh conditions. Whether through thick fur, blubber, antifreeze-like blood, or deep diving abilities, these species demonstrate nature's incredible ability to thrive in even the coldest environments on Earth.